to 3A. The area of Norway is 24% more than Colorado. So here's Colorado. Let's just say that's 100% of Colorado. Norway is 24% more than Colorado. So it's based on Colorado. So there's Colorado and 24%. There's 50%. So 25%. So 20, little less than 25% more. So Norway's area is what percent of Colorado? Well, it's 100% plus the 24% more. So that's 124% of Colorado. Zelda is 6.4% less net worth than Alicia. So here's Alicia's net worth, 100% of it. Zelda is 6.4 less. Well, there's 50, there's 75, 10% might be something like this. 6.4 would be something like this. Zelda is 6.4 less, so it would be from here to slightly less. 6.4% off of the 100%. So 100 minus 6.4 is 93.6% of Alicia. Since she's 6.4% less, she's 96%, 93.6% of Alicia. The percent of the Republican representatives increased from 40.9% in 2010 to 55.6%. So that's an increase of, let's see here, 55.6, that's funny, 6 minus the 40.9. That's an increase. The absolute change is 14.7% more than what it was. That's just the difference. The absolute change. Triangle means change. So the absolute change, it's that much more. What's the percentage change? So now we're taking the 14.7%, the difference divided by the reference. So we usually use the starting amount as the reference, which it started at 40.9%. These percents cancel, and so we're just doing like any other numbers, 14.7 divided by 40.9, which is 36%. What does that mean? Going from 40% to 55% is a percentage, a relative increase of 36% increase. Okay? That's what that means. True or false? The economy shrank at an annual rate of 4% a year. So here's the amount the economy's worth. The first year, it loses, if this is 100%, it loses 4%. It's taken off of the 100%. So now, the next year, it loses 4%. The thing is, the economy's not still at its original 100%. It's now here. And so it loses 4% of that, which is since this is a smaller total of value, it's going to be, the 4% will be less than the 4% here. It's 4% of what's left. And the next time it's 4% of what's left, and that what's left after the second year is less than what there was at the beginning. So that 4% is less. Now, the way to get a handle on what the actual value is, it's not 12%, is to figure out how much is left. So if there's 100% at the beginning, let's say it's worth $100, just to make it a nice, easy number, then to find out how much is left is not the 4%, that's what's taken away. We look at what's left, which is the 96. So we take it times 0.96. And this will give us how much is left after the first year. Now to find out how much is left, well, here's how much is left after the first year. To get how much is left after the second year, we have to take what's left is 96% of that. So we take this again times 0.96, and that will get how much is left after the second year. And after 96% of that will be left again, and so we take it times 0.96, and that will tell us how much is left after the years. Now, what percentage is left? Well, we can forget the 100. We can just take 0.96 times 0.96 times 0.96, or 0.96 to the third, and it says that 88.5% is left, which means how much did it lose? Well, 100% minus the 88.5%, it only lost 11.5%, not the 12%. Okay, Scott is 140% taller than, let's see, let's read it right here. Taller than his son, or is the son taller than Scott? Let's see here. Which way was that? Look in the book. 3A, number 84. Scott is 140% taller than his son. So let's make the son that tall. And Scott is 140% taller. So here's 100%. If he's 100% taller, he's that much taller. But if he's 140% taller, it would be this amount, and this divided 50% would be here, so 40% would be something like this much, and that much more. So the Scott, the father, would have to be this tall. Is it possible that the father is that much taller than the son? Well, let's take, so that would mean you take the son's height times, let's see, that the father would be then this height, 100% of it, plus 140%, so that's 240% times the son's height. Son's height times 240% would get the dad's height. This is the son. All right. So that would be H, if we don't use the percent in here, it would be times 2.4 equals the dad. Now we could make a guess at the kid's height. Let's just say make it as small as possible, maybe 20 inches times 2.4. How tall would the dad have to be? 20-inch baby times 2.4 would make the dad 4 foot. Yeah, dad was probably more than that, so it'd be the kid would have to be taller than 20 inches. Let's go backwards. What if the dad was 6 foot? That's 72 inches. 6 foot, which is 72 inches. How tall would the kid have to be? And that would be times 2.4. So we would, to get the kid's height, we divide by 2.4. So 72 inch, 6 foot dad divided by 2.4 means the kid would be 30 inches. Is that a reasonable height? 30 inches, that's 2 foot 6 inches. That's a little shorter than a counter is 36 inches in the kitchen. Are kids that size? Yep, this can happen. This is possible. Okay?